Hello everybody, welcome back to another Bio Showcase. This is Descent Underground. A true first-person shooter deserves all 6 degrees of freedom. Fight through twisting tunnels and vast caverns where the concepts of up and down mean nothing and danger lurks around every corner. This is Descent Underground, is what it says on the Steam page. It's a game created by Descendant Studios. This for me is a big trip into nostalgia, to be honest. I've played the original, which came out in 1959, I want to say, and I sucked at it. I was a pretty little youngster back then, and controllers weren't really a thing. Back then we didn't have a joystick, so I had to do everything with keyboard and mouse, and it was horrible. I mean, you got left, right, up and down, but you had forward, backwards, and strafe, left and strafe, right. And it was difficult for me to grab a handle, but I did enjoy it a great deal. A few more versions of this came out along the way, and now there's Descent Underground, which came out October 2015, I think. Game was still in early access back then when it got released. It still is, and things are still being incorporated, as you can tell by the fact that for the time being there isn't a single player campaign, but it is being developed. We'll see what we can do with as far as tutorialization of sort of. I'm assuming there's going to be something along those lines, but so far, yes, it's mostly based on the multiplayer game, which is something I'm not really a big fan of. So I'm probably just going to wait around a bit more until this has a proper single player campaign and jump right in. But for those who want to, yes, you can go up and beat your buddies as well. Game is 28 euros, which translates to roughly $30. But let's get into that. Yeah, let's just go and see what we can do. Alright, so let's see what we get. Holiday themed weapons and abilities. Guess we're just in time for that, huh? There's the chat there, it seems, as well. Seems like everybody's being quite polite in there. How many ships do we have? Select drone. We're going to be doing single player if possible. Let's cancel. Check out our ships. General purpose combat drone, superior mining ability, better than average combat. Except have tech trees. Okay, what else do we got? Typhoon. Alright. Panzer, look at that. Big bulky little thing, huh? Predator. Alright, so you're good at... We don't know what these are. We're gonna assume that's speed and that's like maneuverability. Yeah, advanced maneuverability, that makes sense. Auger. Speed, defensive firepower, potential. For profit potential. So there's mining now, huh? You didn't used to be, you just got ditched in some underground labyrinth where you had to fly through and shoot stuff. This game changed a lot over the past 20 years, I suppose. Guess it only makes sense. Shaman. Alright, so whoa, you're huge. Alright, let's go with standard one then, I suppose. Okay, so let's do some single player. I haven't done a single thing in here, so I don't really know what to expect here, but I guess you guys will get to experience it along with me. See, this is something I'm used to, you know? And that moves up and down. How do we bank if we have... Okay, that's a missile that I fired. Game looks quite... How do I roll? There we go. Woo, do a barrel roll, but it seems like it's kind of stuck in the... how should I put it? Like stuck to 45 degree angles, but I think there's something in the options that you can switch that out if you want. So roll, forward, backwards, left, right. How do I move up and down? That.
Laser grid.
Picked up laser grid, which I just ditched right here for some reason. That's the mining laser, so that's down. What's up? This is up. Okay. It's gonna be interesting to...
Proximity mine.
I guess we'll find out as long as you try to keep leveled.
Energy.
So, that's another one of our missiles. That's our frac cannon. There we go. Looks like we got some fuel or something as well.
Laser grid. Open cannon.
I'm assuming this must be some like really, really impressive stuff if you're doing this in like a multiplayer
Laser upgrade.
setting, if you know what I mean. You just have to imagine like a big space station you can fight through with like 10, 20 other people all fighting over kills and
Concussion missile. Smoke missile.
similar. I don't really know what the mining thing's for yet, but
Vulcan arrow.
a whole bunch of stuff
Fusion
here.
cannon.
Fusion cannon, look at that. Alright. Weapons are being switched out to this. Smart missile. Proximity mines, flares. Alright. Let's see if we can get some bots into this, huh? Let's go back to the drone bay. We'll take this one again. Single player, practice versus AI. We'll do another map then. Alright. See what we can do. So yeah, I'm probably myself gonna wait for the single player to come out. I'm generally not fast enough, so to say, to deal with enemies, if you know what I mean. Well, deal with human players. Let's just see how well we can maneuver
Vulcan arrow missile.
our environment here and see if we can find some
One. Incoming hostile.
evil dudes to shoot down.
Laser upgrade.
Yeah, get ripped. So where do we actually see health?
Energy. Proximity mine upgrade.
Right, this kind of takes me back to days of Unreal Tournament and such. Yeah, killed it. You know, quick action, really short encounters, and quickly kill or be killed action. Nothing like I was
One. Incoming hostile.
used to from the older games, but
Energy.
yeah, I can appreciate it. Again, it's not something I would really feel to be playing in multiplayer, but we just got killed ourselves.
Choose your ship.
Let's pick this dude. I don't know. But there's a lot of dudes here. Are they all after me? Sure looks that way, yeah. Still don't really know where our health is at. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Yeah.
Concussion missile upgrade.
Get a bunch of upgrades. Oh, our health and armor is just on the right there. I'm 81 and a shield that's charging up now as well. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So everything is pretty clear on the HUD. All you could potentially need. Do a barrel roll. Not sure if that actually does anything, but yeah. And there goes another missile. Suck it. Somebody else was shooting at me. Not you. Nope. And he got us. The big green flying saucer got wrecked.
Choose your ship.
Go with this one. So yeah, I'm guessing that's the Christmas themed weapon because that sure as hell looks like it was shooting snowballs at me or something. Eat missiles. You're quick. You're dead too. Well, I'm dead too. I got 3 health left or something. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Choose your ship.
This one.
Broken cannon.
We got ourselves a Vulcan. Sure if this is any good or not. But you know, you use what you get, I suppose. It's probably better than our starting gun. Alright, not sure what fuel and such is for. Nor the mining laser for being now time being. Suppose that could be hostile. So yeah, I mean, I don't know much more to say, but let's go back to the drone base and go up on a different map. So it does seem like there's still quite a lot to be done in this. Again, I'm not going to jump into multiplayer just because, but you can see there are people here that are active. Can we see like servers or something? Getting match lists. See how many players are actually online, I guess. If anyone. Seems like it is still pretty quiet. Maybe you need to get like invited or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, stuff like this, I can really see it be quite interesting on the multiplayer front. If you get some affinity for it, which probably means you're gonna have to do a few test runs, I suppose. Maps don't seem to be that big. But
Laser upgrade.
they look pretty cool though.
Energy. Laser grid.
And I mean, if you don't really need to use a barrel roll, this is quite easy to get around as well. The barrel rolls probably don't do all that much.
1. Incoming hostile.
Incoming hostile. Well, let's go beat him up then. Where is the little dude?
Laser upgrade.
We've upgraded our laser a few times. Might as well go back to that, I think. Might be pretty potent at this point. Yeah, he got wrecked pretty quickly.
Holy missile. Shield.
So, whoa, he immediately came at me with a missile, didn't you? You jerkwad. Shields depleted. Don't have too much health left either.
3. Energy. 1.
Energy, we don't really know what that's for. I don't really see it draining. Maybe that's
Plasma gun.
charging up our shields or something.
Shield. Energy.
We don't seem to be punished for hitting the walls, which I guess is nice.
Fusion cannon.
Let's go back to our laser. Got infinite ammo for that. Where is everything? Core. Fuel seems to be pointless. It might have something to do on later updates that are coming in. Where's our evil guy? Could be anywhere. Is he here? There you are. Sorry, he dead.
Energy. Energy.
Let's get some more shield stuff done. So the color of the pickup quickly lets you identify what it is. Blue is shields, green is probably health, red is fuel.
Energy.
The orange is apparently energy, which might be ammo for our weapons or something.
Shield.
We should be doing fine now. I'm starting to
3. 2.
get a hang of the controls as well, which makes it all a little bit easier. Got him with the frac cannon on that one. Did number on our shields, but let's go to the fusion cannon. Get wrecked. Get. Oh, they got me.
Choose your ship.
Let's go with this one. It seemed to be doing well for us. Sorry about that. Let's carry on.
Shield. Energy.
Our shields are back to being pitiful, but we can take this dude's stuff, I guess. Missile lock. That's not good. Should have probably used my own. Another thing I should probably mention, this game has VR support.
Energy.
I think this is where I died once, yeah. Stuff's back to full. So yeah, there is VR support.
Energy.
Which I guess might be a fun thing to try out in this way. Like I mean, I'm not a big fan of VR myself. I think I'd probably get sick pretty quickly whilst using it, but you know, it's there for people who want it. There's also Steam achievements, trading cards, the whole shebang, really. For those interested in friendly fire. What? Did I just hit myself with it or something? Oop, and I may have just blown myself up or something. It happens. Got a sped attack. How do I use that?
3. Energy. 1. Incoming hostile missile.
Well, I just tried to use it and I blew myself up with it, I think.
Your ship.
Or maybe they did, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So, circle uses... Circle? Why am I saying circle? B uses the spin attack there. Wow. I'm getting my ass beaten here by these guys.
Choose your ship.
I guess I'm not as good as I thought I would. About killed you with a fusion cannon. How dare he? Have a missile. And another one. Probably try to avoid most of his shots, huh? Yeah! Eat fusion! You ran away from... No, we didn't. Sweet. Well, I'm in first place. Wouldn't expect it any other way. Whoop. Oh, so the fusion cannon actually kills you if you keep it charged up. Alright, alright. We're learning, people. We are learning. Where's the other guy? There were two of them, wasn't there? Oh, I got two. Okay, well, that became a little too chaotic there, but let's get rid of the fusion cannon. I seem to kill myself with it anyway. Nice little icons there, what you're actually aiming at. Alright, we'll go until the time runs out, and I think we'll be ready to end the showcase here. So, by all means, do keep in mind, this is early access. There will be a single player. I hope
Energy.
the single player will stay true to what I've known from the old game here, like flying in place like this, but much more expanded, and with you actually having some missions to carry out rather than just float around and shoot people. But for the time being, yes, this does look like a multiplayer experience, and whilst I do realize that I may be doing things wrong in the multiplayer section, it does seem like you're gonna need some mates
Choose your ship.
and buddies to play along with, because whilst there are people in chat, it doesn't look like there's many active games online. So how did we, I was on blue. I killed 13, so that's fine, I guess. Got a nice little sit-rep of how things go. Victory points means probably that there will be objectives to be carried out in single multiplayer, like, I don't know, maybe like, if you know Unreal Tournament, like domination, capture a flag or stuff like that, I suppose. Although capture flag might be a pain, so like stuff like King of the Hill and stuff might be in here. Anyway, we'll do another one, but I think I'm about to wrap things up here. Practice versus AI, sure. Yeah, for the time being, this game focuses mostly on the multiplayer. So, if you're... How the hell do I get out of this place? Where's the exit?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's doors. Well, look at that.
Open cannon.
Yeah, if you're like me and not really seeing yourself play this in a multiplayer setting, then it might be better to wait it out a bit till the multiplayer gets his, you know, co-op campaigns and single-player campaigns, because I do remember reading something about a co-op being in place for this game as well. I was crushed by a freaking door here, Jesus. No, stop trying to crush me, door. Yeah, just wait a bit and go for the single player, which I really do hope will be a tribute to the older versions. As far as the price range goes, again, at this point, I would say, purely from a gameplay perspective, maybe not. You know, there only being the probably well decked out multiplayer and some single player tutorialization to go with.
Open cannon.
It might really not be worth it, but I think once it does get a single player and you ace that, you'll probably have an easier time
Invulnerability.
jumping into the multiplayer as well and then having much fun there. I also think once the multiplayer gets here, this game gets out of early access, a lot of people will hopefully get into enjoying this one, and you won't have any trouble finding a game or whatever, and you know, you're gonna have yourselves a... Oh, is this stuff we need to, like, mine? Let's give that a shot. How do we... Oh, right. So, what happens when we mine this?
1.
Do you just get points for that or something? No, it doesn't look like you do.
Shield.
So that's what the energy is for the mining laser. Alright. Missiles. Ooh, apparently aren't doing much damage. Probably should stay away from the shotgun.
Energy.
But yeah, I think that is really all that I have to say about this in its current state. So do I enjoy this game? Not yet, but I'm fairly sure that I will. Again, I'm not a big fan of the multiplayer scene. But like I said, it's a big nostalgia trip, and just floating around here really brings it back. Granted, the graphics back then were nothing compared to this, but yeah, I mean, I'm a bit older now, I'm a bit quicker, I'm picking up controls, I actually have a decent means of controlling this aircraft, mainly with a 360 controller rather than keyboard and mouse, though you do of course have the option to use those as well. So yeah, it seems like something that I will enjoy plentiful of later, just not quite yet. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys for watching, hoping you are still enjoying the series. Links to this game will be in the video description if you want to check it out yourselves. Keep in mind this is a paying game, like I said, 28 euros or $30. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. This has been Descent Underground, and I'm seeing you guys on the next Bio Showcases. Bye everyone.